Welcome back to CryptoWealthy channel, guys. In today's video we're finally going to do technical analysis on the Bitcoin price, because just today we broke on the bullish side on the 20 exponential moving average and on the big consolidation pattern over here that we had in the previous 2 months. So it's very important to cover this on one time frame, which is going to give you some very good perspective where the Bitcoin price may end up in the next few weeks. And now let's begin. So over here we are standing first on the daily chart. Even so, we need to watch the weekly chart. First, we're going to go through daily to see what actually came up today. So we're going to go back to the weekly chart and I'm going to show you one very bullish sign that the Bitcoin is doing, like it did actually in one bull rally. So over here we can see consolidation pattern that we consolidating around 2 months approximately since May of month, and over here we can see that we broke a little bit poorly onto the bullish side. Now the thing that we need to watch in the next 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours, is the next high that the Bitcoin needs to break in order to say that we actually broke bullish from this pattern. Is this high over here. This high is standing approximately on $9,480 over here. This is the previous week, and over here we can see that the Bitcoin didn't still manage to break this high. Now if we manage to reach $9,500 or $9,500 over here and even break it above it, then we can say that we are seeing some sort of a good bullish pattern, which could lead us on the way to the $12,000 and breaking up all those highs that we had in the previous months. So please make sure to observe this in the next few hours, because if Bitcoin continues growing on the way to the upside and break this high, there is a big potential that we are actually entered the Bitcoin bull market. Now one more thing that is giving me very good bullish potential over here is the MACD. MACD is constantly consolidating around these levels over here, and I'm so glad that we were into the bearish side all this time. One more thing that we need to mention is that we were dropping since 2 months already, and that's very good because we can see MACD is showing us cool down on the Bitcoin price, and that indicates us that the next step should be on the way to the upside, which is what we are seeing over here. One of the reasons for that is because those two moving averages are getting cross each other, which means that this yellow one or orange one is getting into the bullish position, which is down, and the blue line over here is getting on the upside, and we are seeing the first signal. Now the thing that we need to see over here is actually continuation of this signal, this histogram showing us more convergence on the way to the upside. For now, this is very good and looks like very, very promising. And now we're going to discuss about indicator that everybody discuss about, and for now it's still showing us bullish side. Already for a few days we were into the bearish territory below level of 50. Whenever the Bitcoin is below level of 50, it's bearish, and whenever is above level of 50, we are bullish. And right now we can see clearly break up on the way to the upside because of this breakout over here on the charts. So if we zoom in a little bit, it's very important to stay above this line. That will give us good indication that we are entering the new bull rally or new bull market. So for now, observe these levels over here, because it will give you a good perspective where the Bitcoin price is right now. If we are of course above level of 70 over here, we are in the overbought zone. That would mean that we should expect some correction. But if we enter the bull market, that indicator is not so precise, because many times Bitcoin does not listen to the indicators when they are overextended. So make sure to observe also these levels around RSI. And now finally we are switching on the weekly chart, where I need to show you something very bullish that actually happened after this breakout over here when we bottomed out on $3,200. Very, very important. So to go back a little bit further in 2018, after bottoming out on the weekly chart over here on the Bitstamp chart, we can see something very interesting, and that's first low over here, and after that second one. After we broke this resistance over here, we went into the parabolic moving phase, and since then we still didn't manage to retest 20 weekly exponential moving average, which is quite interesting. Whenever the Bitcoin went in parabolic phase, never actually retest the 20 exponential moving average, which led us to some bearish indication, and that's violent, which we discussed also in the previous technical analysis video, violent retest, which almost never succeed to bounce and broke this 20 exponential moving average. Also over here we went into the parabolic without retest already for the 3 weeks and turned back to retest it again, failed, and went down. So right now we are consolidating around this level for a pretty long time, and as we can see, this candle is already green, which means that we broke on the bullish side. Now what those two patterns over here have in common, we're going to go through that right now. So over here, after we went down, we were consolidating around this resistance for a pretty long time, maybe 3 to 4 months. So if we zoom in a little bit more over here on the chart, we can see very gradual and also stagnation in the price. We had a gradual growth, but also very good stagnation and very boring time. Whoever was in space in this time knows how this time was boring. But look at these candles, they were very consistent with their stagnation and, let's say, very slowly and gradually growth until that pressure popped up on the way to the upside without any warning whatsoever, and we went into the new bull phase, which led us to gains of 400% and more. So if we get back over here, we can see the same thing. We are seeing also some sort of a low over here, we are making some sort of a higher low over here, and we are go gradually in stagnation, and probably we could imitate this situation over here, which could lead us to even more further stagnation and boring in the markets like we had over here, right? And after that, without warning, we could push on the way to the upside. Now, one good thing that is better than over here is that we are still above 20 exponential moving average, which could give us maybe faster boost on the way to the upside to actually retest this 20 weekly exponential moving average and just pop on the way to the upside instead over here to breaking it first. So we're going to see how the Bitcoin will react, because also indicators are showing us that we are into the bullish mode. For now, there is still some bearish signs that could lead us to retest, for example, $8,000 that we were expecting on this channel. So I think this is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to complicate this too much. I told you what to watch. If we manage to break the next high, we're probably entering the new bull market, and I think the price will continuously roll on the way to the upside, and probably altcoins will follow all of this. So make sure to observe this, and also weekly chart, what kind of a formation are we forming on those candle patterns where we have pretty much stagnation on the markets in the previous few weeks or so, and are we actually going to have more stagnation in the next weeks, or are we just going to pop up on the way to the upside because we are not below 20 weekly exponential moving average. Now please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos. Until the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.